hottest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. You said that you believe you won the fight now. During the fight, was there any point in which you thought you might be behind on the scorecards? No. No. No.
No.
First thing that comes to Canelo's mind when I say Triple G.
Great fighter.
Ooh, okay. Who upsets you more right now, Demetrius Andrade or Caleb Plant?
Caleb Plant.
Okay. Which fight is more realistic that you could see yourself fighting next, David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo?
Charlo.
Pound for pound, the best fighter walking right now on the planet. Is it Terrence Bud Crawford? Is it Tyson Fury? Is it Alexander Usyk? Or is it Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo Alvarez.
I've been accused of shilling for Triple G when I was at HBO. Never did. Thought he was the best value for your entertainment dollar in the entire world back then. But I never had him as the best pound-for-pound fighter. I don't think I even ever had him as high as number 3. He hadn't proved it yet. But I admit, I suspected, when given the chance, he'd make a good case. Not as good a case as Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao or Andre Ward, but better than, say, Canelo, who I expected him to beat convincingly. Looking back, he never did prove it.
Push the weight and no flex. Push the weight and no flex. Hey, push the weight and no flex. Gang.
South of 175 pounds, Andre Ward. And now, do we all agree? I'm sorry. Does anyone disagree with that? So we all agree that south of 175 pounds, Andre Ward's the favorite against everyone. South of 168 pounds, who's the favorite against everyone? Who? You know, who in boxing is the favorite against every other fighter south of 168 pounds? Triple G is the favorite against everyone, including Floyd, south of 168 pounds. Who's the favorite of everyone in boxing south of 160 pounds? Who? Floyd Mayweather. Do we all agree? Yes. Andre, why would Andre be the favorite against Triple G? They're comparable skills and everything. He's bigger than Triple G. Why would Triple G be the favorite against Floyd? He's bigger than Floyd. When you get to a certain, the reason the good big man beats the good little man, or the great big man beats the great little man, is at a certain level, you know, at a certain level, size matters because other things are more or less equalized. Now, if I had to put those guys in order, pound for pound, I'd say Floyd 1, Andre 2, Triple G 3. But, okay, fine. Andre Ward would be favored over Triple G. Triple G would be favored over Floyd. Floyd would be favored over everyone else south of 160. And if anyone disagrees, let me know. Is there any? So that's unanimous in like the hardcore boxing press. Am I right?
Good Lord. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's see who we got in the building. Dwayne Jones, salute, brother. Rick Blackwell, Eric H. D-Man Jr., salute. Ken Corleone. Ratchet since 91, Cortez, what up? Robert Singleton, Slim Hussein, Black Alpha, Demon Kennedy, El Padrino, what up? Rod Neal, Opulent LD, Calvin Johnson, Josh, what up? Brian H, good morning, counselor, how you been? Fresh, what up? Art Hostage, morning. The Brothers UK, salute. MP, what the fuck? What's good? Combat Tool Bag in the building. Shawa, salute, sis. The Sensei Stormy B-Man in the building. Oh, no. I ain't mute the mic. I'm on top of it this morning. Aaron Jordan, salute. Asante L, Dill Spoolie, Jay Gett, Outlaw Jr., Ad Solo, Big Homie Coop, Geo James, Mr. Blap, salute, bro. Cassandra, salute. Anthony Kyle, Bruce Gass, Steve L, the Mac. Seattle Rick, salute, bro. How you? Ring Dragon, how those Kings doing? Calvin, what up? Zelos Newton, Philip D, Hamza S, Dr. Mark in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Flawless Mentality. Dr. Mark, we was cooking last night, man. Paul Carrick in the building, salute. Oh yeah. Let me salute you immediately this morning. Your brother sent the cash out last night. Let's go here. Per characters in that cash app. Painful X on this podcast last night. He said, for another great show, my brother. Thank you. I'm on the job, brother. Much love and appreciation, man. Much love. Who'd I miss? Reed, what up? JC in the building. Salute. Go subscribe to my brother JC. Three-headed monster. I'm almost done with that, Jay. I'm almost done with that. I just want to make it perfect. Black Cloud, Cedric Taylor, salute. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. A couple of things I'm gonna touch on this morning, other than the trolls' feelings. Is Triple G in this man's head? Upper echelon, salute. Is he in this man's head? And no sooner than, I thought I was done with it. He said it again, didn't he? I just saw this last night. He said it again, didn't he? He ain't fighting Mexican fighters for real. He's standing on it. He said it again. I thought maybe, we spoke about it enough because, Old B, they ain't going to say shit. They ain't going to say shit about it. They ain't going to say shit about it. And right now, y'all, I'm telling y'all, look out for this, y'all. We're saying something about it. And watch other ethnicities say, Will. Big Texas, salute. Will. Errol ain't fighting Bud. They never said they wouldn't fight each other. It's just that we don't understand what's going on with the contract. Jason, what up? And you know what? Queen, salute. You know what, Jason? If black fighters decide not to fight each other, this sport would suck. This sport would suck. Because Canelo ain't shit. I said it. He ain't shit. He ain't shit to be saying I ain't got to fight another Mexican. Where does that leave Zurdo? Jeff Sparks, salute. 88 Sports Talk. Now, if Zurdo go in there and beat Bibble's ass, Xavier, what up? If he go in there and beat Bibble's ass, and Canelo decides to go back to 175, he ain't fighting him? Keyboard man, salute. Josh, what up? Slip the jab. Where you been, bro? Good to see you. Schneider, what up? Phenomenal Mexican in the building. You understand what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. He said it again. I thought it was like, I said it, I got away with it. Let me not say that shit again. Or I said it, and when it comes time to fight another one, because we all talking about Benavidez, when it comes to fight another one, I'll just act like I don't see him. You already saying you're not going to give Zurdo a payday? He won't payday. I know that. Does that make him racist? I'll fight a British tooth. I'll fight a nigga. But I ain't gonna fight another Mexican. Deacon Dollar, salute. And according to what we're seeing, DP Rocker, salute. Ain't Zurdo next up? Ain't he next up? There's always one behind the other. Canelo isn't the end all. There's gonna be other Mexican fighters that are gonna catch our eye. Ain't Zurdo next up? If he beats Bivol, he's next up. He wants the smoke. So you're not gonna give him a payday. All right, look at it like this, y'all. This is the business, right? Why are you freezing out your fellow Mexican? You should be running to them. Let me give you some of this money. Let me help you feed your family. Brian H. said he saw Zurdo got arrested in Mexico a couple of word. I didn't know about that. Do you have a link for that? I'd like to. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that at all. If you can, drop that link. I had no idea. I wonder what he got arrested for. He don't want to fight other Mexican. Did he punch some bantamweight in the face in a bar fight or some shit? A couple of years ago, didn't Canelo do that? You want to fight another Mexican? You were punching motherfuckers in the face. It was another boxer. He don't want to fight other Mexicans. Ain't no one saying, really? Devontae Moore, salute. Yeah, Dwayne. I agree. But he come out there with that damn hat. He looks more Mexican to me than fucking Elmo. Edgar, what up? Exactly, JC. If black fighters say they ain't fighting each other, that's broad. That's a lot of Cubans. That's a lot of Dominicans. What? Really? Is there an article on that? I'd like to read that. I didn't know about that. Levon Down gave the salute. Why is that not front page news? There's video of Adrian Broner crashing on a moped. Nothing serious. That was on YouTube for about 2 days. That made the news. No law got involved. He just illed out on his goddamn moped. Cesar, what up, bro? Ain't that something? He was throwing shit at the police in Mexico? That's brave. They different down there. Boss Red, salute. The fuck? There's no article for that? Somebody Google it and send it to me. Wow. You see, when fighters are doing good, Tony Scott, what up? He was throwing, look at this. He was throwing beers at, wow. This is crazy. Now I want y'all to read this. Boxing is full of prime Mexican battles. Barrera versus Morales, Chavez versus Ramirez. He does not solely represent Mexican culture in boxing. Thank you. For him to say that is very strange, which is why, from what I understand, guys like Marquez, guys like Cesar Chavez Sr., they don't really fuck with Canelo like that. They don't fuck with him. D-Ski, what up? Oh shit, we got an article. We got an article, y'all. All right, let's do this. Hold up. They want you to agree with all kinds of advertisements. When was this? Oh, this was recent. Oh, no. No. I did not know about this. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, had I known about this, this was a couple of days ago. I'd have did a video. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to read this as a family. And it's in English. The WBA mandatory bout is scheduled for November 5th. Zurdo Ramirez versus Dimitri Bivol. Mexican boxer accepts arrests and apologizes, fight at risk. After a video surfaced of him being arrested for disturbing the peace in his native Mazatlan, Mexico. Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez apologized as the party he was attending got out of control, which does not justify what happened. In a video that was just released, the former WBO super middleweight world champion is shown at the time of arrest, which occurred a few weeks ago. Why was Zurdo arrested? This shit was on Twitter, which is why I ain't see it. I don't fuck with Twitter at all. There's too many weirdos over there. The reason for the arrest of Zurdo Ramirez is that he was throwing bottles or cans of beer from a balcony of his apartment, regardless of the fact that other people were walking on the street. Well, that's real niggardly. People from the same building called the police, who came to the scene to bring order and arrest the pugilist. All right, now this is in Spanish. I'm not even gonna, let me try and check my Spanish. Otro video más del Zurdo Ramirez, rival de Dimitri Bivol, se debe de ser un profesional arriba y abajo del ring. Lamentable lo del Mazatelco. And this is the video, y'all. Let's look. Oh shit, there he is. Wow. Oh. Oh shit. Wow.
Hay videos, lo están señalando, está el video donde están metiendo los fotos del cuarto de ellos. Casi me descalabran, yo lo vi, casi me descalabran.
I don't know what they're talking
Hay
about.
testigos, no hay videos, pero hay testigos. Allá está el muchacho. Un médico también le estaban dando con los botes. Y chiflaban y les hacían así a la gente.
What did she say? Stop throwing shit and he won't get arrested? What she say? He shouldn't have been throwing shit?
Sí.
Why he throw shit though?
Sí.
See, yes.
Sí. El Zurdo Ramirez, mira. El boxeador.
That's what they do. They put you in the back of a truck. There goes Zurdo.
Grosero.
And why is he cuffed in the front, not the back? You know that man's hands is lethal. Hold on a minute. Why is he cuffed in the front, not the back? That man will fuck everybody up with his bare hands.
Buen trabajo de los oficiales de tener al Zurdo Ramírez, aventándole botes a los turistas. Grosero y déspota. El Zurdo Ramírez, miren, el boxeador.
Okay. El Zurdo, who was handcuffed by members of the Mazatlan Tourist and Transit Police, as shown in the video recorded in what appears to be a parking lot and then on the street, was escorted and taken to the police station, already in a police van and sitting in the same. The Mexican fighter is heard saying, "I was throwing boats up there." What the fuck? Why do you want a scandal? Why do we want a scandal? Zurdo apologizes. All right. This day, through the statement of the press team, the boxer apologizes and is grateful that everything has been cleaned up. And then it says right here, former super middleweight champion Zurdo Ramirez was arrested in Mexico for throwing cans of beer for tourists from the balcony of a hotel. And this is the apology. Now down here it says he will seek the WBA semi-complete title held by Russian boxer who successfully defended after beating Saul Canelo Alvarez. I did a video where Zurdo said he wanted to get revenge for Canelo, getting his ass beat. Ain't that something? Underrated Darkness, my brother in the building. Thank you, counselor. I appreciate that. Ain't that something? I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about that. I stay on these boxing blogs, the boxing scene, world boxing news, and boxing whatever. Did they speak about that? What site was that? Macarena Boxing? Go subscribe to my brother, The Underrated Darkness. His link is in the chat. Jay Grant, salute. Whoa. You know? Amen. Amen. I don't put nothing past anybody. My brother, Focus Ball. As a matter of fact, speaking of Focus Ball, I think it's time for a commercial break. Yeah, I take those.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
Focusball.com. Y'all hit up the family. Focus Ball got those mitts for real. Y'all remember that shit with Eat Shit Smith, and he was talking about if he see us in the street, he gonna slap us up. Focus Ball really hit him up. Was like, yo, smoke? And all of a sudden, it's get someone to put money up for the fight. No, nigga, you're the rock star. You're the fighter. You said when you see someone in the street, you're a pro fighter. When you see an LDBC member in the street, you're going to smack them. Don't do that. You got a family. You don't want to go to prison over a professional fighter smacking somebody. You don't want to do that, but let's take it to the ring. Now he want to talk about promoters and shit. This is why we don't fuck with Eat Shit Smith. He's the only pro fighter that said he don't even know why we exist. He never said, yo, let me talk to them. Let me see what's going on. Because there's things I'm hearing, but I don't understand. But he acted like a little emotional bitch, a beta bitch. But then when the smoke was there, they ain't fighting. This Focus Ball would have fucked him up. And he thought about it. Like, wait a minute. How bad would it be if I got in that ring and got my shit beaten by an LDBCer? Yeah. We got people of all races, cultures, and creeds, and all walks of life. We got doctors, lawyers, law enforcement, and some street dudes and women. And we all here because we love boxing and we want to be left alone. We just want to talk boxing in our space and go to fights and hang out and break bread. We're not a gang. I'll say it again. We're not a gang. We're human, just like everybody else. We eat, sleep, and shit, just like everybody else. And we come from all walks of life, just like everybody else. It ain't sweet over here, and we're not a gang. People are lunatics, man. Stupid. The fuck? Don't bother me. Not bothering anybody. Don't bother us. Don't do it. You'll get everything you're asking for and be crying about it later. If you're permitted to cry. But whatever. Yeah, wasn't that Supreme Beats Boxer Talk in the building? Salute. That was an interesting video. Picasso, what up? Aaron Butler. YouTube 91, salute. Yeah, you know what? Thomas, what up, bro? Chef Maccabee, salute. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That was bad. Sean, what up? I didn't know about that. Deacon Dollars in the building. I didn't know about that. Word up. What the fuck is an LDBC? I don't know what that is. You know, and well, I know where I heard it from. Landon 2-6. Salute. Well, I read where it came from, and fuck that guy. He got one foot in the grave anyway. How you look like a fucking goldfish? You know what that nigga look like? He look like a clownfish. He like Finding Nemo. He looks like Nemo. He looks like Nemo and the Crypt Keeper made a baby who loved the sport that didn't love him. Man, fuck him. And this is it. Boxing, please. Stormy says this is his scheme to avoid top Mexican competition and those who have a great chance at defeating his cheating, avoiding, ducking ass. Yeah. I'm not good with just saying, oh, he beat Benavidez. This is boxing. Show me. Nobody on this planet except one man thought that Buster Douglas would beat Mike Tyson. And that person was Buster Douglas. Nobody. Listen, if you bet $10,000 on Buster Douglas and picked the correct round that he knocked Mike out in, you probably made $1 million that night. Nobody knew. That's why that goes down in history as the biggest upset in sports history. The biggest upset. Louis Hatton, salute. Thomas Morrison, that super chat, much love. He said it's always bigger than boxing. 315 on deck. Salute to you, fam. Oh, and by the way, sidebar. Press conference is at the Barclays today. I think like a little after 11. Almighty Lord, salute. I won't be able to make it. But D's in New York. If y'all gonna go out there, enjoy the press conference, be safe. You know what I'm saying? And take pictures, have fun, post them. You know what I'm saying? It's at noon, yeah. Classic hit me up yesterday. I said, damn, why I gotta be today? I gotta work today, so I won't be there. But I think Tay is in New York. I think I gotta hit him up. But Tay's working on something. As far as with the tickets are concerned. And if that doesn't fall through, don't worry about it. We're still gonna get his tickets through him. So just sit tight. When he gives me the word, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit him on the Zelle. If y'all don't know it, I'll put it in the chat, and y'all get your tickets through him, because he's trying to get a block just for us. So y'all sit tight. Don't worry. I know some of the brothers already done booked their hotels for the weekend. I'll see y'all when y'all get here. All around strong. Salute. Yeah. So just sit tight. Tay's on it. Don't worry about it. So when he gives the go, y'all hit him up in the Zelle. It's all taken care of. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, man. So this guy's not fighting anymore Mexicans, and I saw an interesting article. I didn't read it. Well, let me read the title. It was on Boxing Scene. What this guy say? He said, "I don't need to fight like Bivol to get advantage over Canelo," and he doesn't, because Triple G can't do what Bivol does. Bivol's a boxer. Triple G can punch. Go subscribe right here. September 16th. Let us know. Keep us posted. That's my brother Combat Tool Bag. Hit him up. Perfect time and salute. LeBron, what's good, brother? Much love. And go subscribe to Broken Traditions. Put your link in the chat, please. It's not a boxing channel. Can Triple G box? Yes. But it's obvious he can't box as well as Canelo. But he's able to hang with Canelo as far as his style is concerned, to the point where people say, yo, he makes it close every time. And he respects Triple G's power. Now, one thing I will say, I appreciate that, LeBron. Much love, man. I appreciate that. Me and Dr. Mark were cooking. You know what I'm saying? Mansa Musa, salute. Oh, no doubt, Combat Tool Bad. Please keep us posted. I'll support any way I can. So Triple G, he arguably, people say he won the first fight. Arguably won that fight. It was a draw, whatever. Second fight, to me, Canelo won more convincingly, but Triple G has some spots. He has some rounds that he could take from Canelo. Now, what is he going to do different to try and capitalize on those mistakes that Canelo makes? And you know what? A lot of those aren't mistakes that Canelo makes. It's just that Triple G puts him in certain positions where he can land. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dwayne Jones. Here's what I think. Dwayne Jones says at 160, Triple G likely doesn't hit as hard as light heavy. Yeah. Now here's the deal. This is a contracted fight at 168, right? And Triple G's 40 years old. Maybe it's easier for him to make 168 than at 160. He may look better at 160, but maybe he'll be more dehydrated. Maybe he's more comfortable at 168, which is why this might be a more competitive fight. It might. Now, some people say, yo, man, Canelo's going to go in there and knock him out. I got to see that. I got to see it to believe it. I think that this might be an Antonio Tarver Roy Jones moment. Antonio looked above average against everybody else. Everything else was just a regular boxing match. But there was something about Roy in the ring, that pissed him off. In his heart of hearts, he always felt, I'm better than this guy, man. All that shine he's getting, the videos, the rappers and shit, that's supposed to be me. I'm better than him. I know I'm better than him. And when he got his opportunity, he proved it in the long run. He proved it. In the ring, he was better than him. People still love Roy. The shine that Roy had didn't transfer over to Antonio because he wasn't that kind of guy, not on that kind of market. You know what I'm saying? But Tony wasn't looking for that. He was just looking like, yo, let me just prove this in the ring. In the ring. And they're cool now. It's just boxing, man. Vernon Forrest, Shane Mosley. While Shane Mosley was getting all this shine, he was doing a couple of things. He was ignoring Floyd at that time because there was big money fights with De La Hoya, and he had the HBO contract, and Floyd was making noise. Shane was making noise. But there was a guy named Vernon Forrest looking at him like, yo, I'm undefeated. I could knock people out just like him. What's up? All I need is opportunity. I beat him in the amateurs. I think he may have beat Shane twice. And he said, ain't nothing changed. He didn't get any better. And if he got better, I'm better too. What the fuck? And let me tell you something about Vernon Forrest. If you want to apply the term duck to anybody, it was him. I mean, people ducking him, not him being a duck, people ducking him. He was a decorated amateur. Everybody knew who Vernon Forrest was, even Floyd. And they knew to stay away from him because he was a problem. He was a wiry guy. He could box, and he had great pop. And Shane gave him an opportunity. CB Sports in the building. Gnarly Ray, salute. Gave him an opportunity, and at the theater at MSG, we were like, let me tell you the mind fuck behind that. Okay, so Vernon Forrest gets to the ring. T. Hunt, salute. And, a lot of people didn't know who Vernon Forrest was. I knew who he was. We were watching, like, okay, Shane Mosley comes to the ring with Ludacris. Now, here's why that's weird. That was Shane trying to be in touch with the hip-hop community. Cadillac, real, check out the oil, my Cadillacs. But he came out singing that. And I'm like, I don't get the relevance. But okay, I know what he was trying to do. Comes out with a rapper. But what was weird was Ludacris is from Atlanta, I believe. Vernon Forrest is from Atlanta. Came out with the wrong guy, but who knew who Vernon Forrest was? Right? And he went in there. Round one, I'm like, okay. And I forget which round that uppercut landed. That shit sounded like, we were like, oh shit! And it's like he froze. And then he dropped. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. I was like, woo. Yeah, Dwayne Jones. Yeah. Yeah, Queen, he's from Augusta, Georgia. Ludacris had no business walking out with Shane Mosley, but no one knew who Vernon Forrest was. So I get what Shane was trying to do. And I don't think Ludacris was in tune. I think he was in tune to what was going on. Hey, fuck it. Well, he beat Shane's ass. I was so surprised. Shane showed a lot of heart. He hurt him several times. But that uppercut, although shocking, because that was the first time you saw Shane in trouble like that, there was a point in that fight where he hit Shane with a body shot, and the scream that he let out, that shit hurt. I'm laughing because it didn't sound human. Vernon hit him. He was on the ropes, and Vernon hit him with a hook to the body, and he said, "Ugh!" And after the round, when I got home, I watched the replay, right? I wanted to hear what the HBO, analyst was saying. And I'm listening, and we, in between rounds, right? The ref goes to Shane, and he says, "Are you all right?" Because he recovered, but he was like, "Are you all right?" He said, "Yo, body shot. It was that body shot." I was like, "Oh man!" And poor Jack, man. Jack Mosley was like, "It was like, what do you do?" I mean, Shane was pulling every rabbit out of the hat. It wasn't working. Vernon was just better than him. That's all it was. That's all it was. I forgot what round it is, but I was watching that fight like, oh shit. He's like getting fucked up, man. That nigga morphed into a lion. And I'm not, yo, it was so uncomfortable. Yo, Laurent. Wait, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna cue it up next time. Vernon hit him with a body shot and he was like, oh! And he hugged him. Vernon had him on the ropes and he hit him. He was like, oh! And then he hugged him. And after the round, when I got home, I watched the replay. Anwar, salute. Phenomenal Mexican salute. Yeah, please, I need to know what round that was. And then the ref leaned in and was like, you all right? Like, he was looking like, what the fuck was that? And Shane sat on the stool. He looked up. He was like, it was a body shot. Yeah, it was a body shot. Oh, man. Yo, Shane is a dog, though, because at any point he could have quit. He didn't, man. He got all the way to 12, and it was obvious. And Vernon Forrest got all the shine that he deserved. He was on Inside the NBA, and they were talking to him. And I was like, man, you know what? I never thought I'd see a boxer on Inside the NBA, maybe a Roy Jones or something like that. But I'm glad to see Vernon getting this shine. He deserved it. And then he fought Shane in the rematch, and Shane couldn't do nothing with him. And I said, yo, okay, he couldn't do nothing with him. Here we are. Vernon's here. Yeah. And then Ricardo Mayorga happened. And I was like, oh, shit. Y'all do know the only reason why we know who Ricardo Mayorga is because of Vernon Forrest. You see how boxing is? Ain't that weird? He was on 100. beat Mosley twice, dominated him. This was Shane Mosley on everyone's pound for pound list. He may have been number 1 when that happened. Arguably, because I think he beat De La Hoya twice. Was that before or after? I get my errors mixed up. I have to read it. I have to look it up. But, Justin, what up? But he was on cloud 9, man. Mosley twice, and I don't know. I think maybe HBO, I got to ask George, maybe HBO threw some money at him. Like, all right, well, you know, maybe they were working with him on a consultant basis. We'll air all your fights as long as you keep winning. We're not going to sign you to no, like, 5 years or 3 years, whatever, but we're going to sign you on a consultant basis. I don't know how that works. Y'all got to ask George. I think George was there for all of that. And he gets in there with Mayorga. That was supposed to be a showcase. He was supposed to pepper him with a jab, eventually get him out of there within 5 rounds. That's supposed to be a showcase fight for him until they figure out where they want to put him next. And bing, just like that. And this motherfucker smoking cigarettes and HBO celebrating. We toast you. I played the video for y'all. They toasted him because they was like, you know what? Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest, Roy Jones, I'm sick of these niggas. And they will celebrate any ethnicity that gets the nigga out of there. And by the way, they thought that Latino fighters were the major market. They did not respect our money. They didn't respect our eye support. They didn't respect any of it. Which is why they're not around now, because eventually they embraced this European takeover when the Klitschko's came over. They were happy to look over there and see Lomachenko. They were happy about that. Tay D, what up? Bert, what up? That's why they don't air boxing no fucking more. Boxing, you remember the Martin Lawrence joke? Boxing, they put them in their fuck 'em girl dress. Fuck 'em girl, fuck 'em. Fuck 'em girl, fuck 'em. They left. Fuck all y'all dudes. That's why boxing ain't there no more. Lomachenko, the Klitschko's. I remember when Jim Lampley started pronouncing, Johnny Q, what up? When he started pronouncing Vitaly Klitschko's name, like how they pronounce it over there. Vitaly Klitschko. I was like, why is he talking like that? Vitaly Klitschko. I'm like, yo, stop! His name is fucking Vitaly. Stop that shit. Bob, what up? I was like, why is he doing that? Fuck out of here. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, is Vitaly, is he Dr. Iron Fist or Dr. Steelhammer? Whatever the one he is, I think he pronounced Steelhammer or Dr. Iron Fist in German, that's what they speak, or Russian or Ukrainian, whatever the language is they speak, he said it. And I'm like, what the fuck did he even say? I said, oh, stop this shit. Cut it out. Dr. Steelhammer. He said it in that language. I said, bro, if you don't give a fuck. How do you say Ike Bazooka? How do you say bazooka in African? Wherever Cortez from. Where is he from? Ghana? How do you say, did you ever say bazooka in that language? You piece of shit. Darnell Schaefer, salute. Cut it out. Knockout boxing in the building, salute. Vince, what up? I can't stand HBO. Well, no, whatever, they're gone now. Okay, Sarah. But to bring it back, motherfuck Canelo. And listen, this may become a bit of a surprise to y'all. I want Triple G to win. And I'll tell you why. Triple G recently said that basically Canelo fans Mexican fans don't fuck with him like that. They fuck with him. From what I heard, some of that is true. Some of it is true. I'm not talking about the weirdos running around on YouTube with 1,000 troll accounts. I'm talking about like real fans in Mexico. From what I heard, they don't really fuck with Canelo like that. They tolerate him. They'll name 5 other Mexican all-time greats before they even get to Canelo. That's what I heard. Sources. Sources! Yeah. Salute to my brother Champ side. And it sounds fucked up. You know, y'all know the Mexican style, and y'all have Abel Sanchez to thank for that, by the way. That's y'all problem. He already tried to tell us, he told the world that black fighters don't sell. He already said that. And that's been proven to be incredible. But he said it, and I said, man, he's full of shit. You don't respect our dollars. You don't respect our support. Abel Sanchez, Fable Sanchez, said black fighters don't sell, and he said, you know, Gennady Golovkin fights in the Mexican style. That came out of his mouth. And then Gennady ran with that. And then when that first fight was a draw, the Mexicans that didn't like Canelo, man, they had a field day. Okay. The rematch. Canelo won convincingly to me. But Gennady's driven, which is why this might be an Antonio Tarver level type of motivation. Everyone's saying he's 40, he's old, Canelo gonna knock him out. But when that bell rings, you'll know after the first round whether this is the Gennady Golovkin from 2015, 2014. Yeah, Robert, where's Abel now? I don't know. Because that guy that he helped bring up, and, you know, as soon as Triple G got that DAZN money, he took that Mexican style of DAZN and fired his ass. You see, y'all? Time reveals all truth. You ain't got to lift a finger. That's why I tell y'all, trolls, block them. Don't even waste anything on them. Time reveals all truth. Let them talk. Let them do what they do. Abel was trolling. Last time I saw Abel Sanchez, he was in the corner of Dominic Brazil, who got his ass beat by Otto Wallin. That was the last time I saw Abel Sanchez. Black fighters don't sell. He was in a black fighter's corner. Did Dominic Brazil know that he said that? If I asked Dominic Brazil, did you know he said that, by the way? Okay, you didn't know? Well, I just played it for you, Dominic. What do you think? Is that true or not? He'd have to say no. He's going to say, I didn't know he said that. Because you know what? If you heard him say that and still worked with him, that would speak volumes about him. So he's going to say, no, I didn't know he said that. Okay, well, do you agree with it? No, that's not true. Okay. Now that you've heard him say that, are you shocked that he worked with you? And if he was still working with Triple G, he wouldn't have worked with you. Because he don't see no value in black fighters. So Triple G jumped him on his head. Nitty G, what up? Dumped him on his head. And he said, I looked at him as a son. He said something to that effect. No, motherfucker. Gennady has a twin brother. They both know who their father is. It ain't you. You brought him up here, and he said, yep, bye, thank you. Now take your Mexican ass somewhere. Black fighters don't sell. But you fought Curtis Stevens. You fought a lot of black fighters, and guess what black fighters you didn't fight? The ones we wanted you to fight. Andre, Charlo. But they don't sell. Ward, they don't sell. But you wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather. Uh-oh. I thought we don't sell. And he said that when Floyd was active. What the fuck is wrong with you? Albert Doherty, salute. You see? Just let them talk. You see what I'm saying? It's easy. Let them talk. Because eventually, you'll have your moment. And you just sit back in the chair and be like, 919, salute. You just be sitting there and just be like, now you see you fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? You'll have that moment. Let him talk. He said that I got mad, but I said, you know what? No. You're listening to this now. He knows he's bullshitting. Black fighters don't sell. The number one selling black fighter is active right now. What does he talk? And he tried to get a fight with him. He said Triple G would go out and meet him at 154. Black fighters don't sell. You ran around black fighters and fought other black fighters. But knowing all of this, I want Triple G to win. That shit he said about Mexican fighters fucking with him more than they fuck with Canelo, guess what? That's not my war. That's for them motherfuckers to fight about. I don't care. Because you know what? When we said there's racism in boxing, y'all told us shut the fuck up. Uh-oh!
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
Take that!
Black fighters don't sell. They were quiet. They agreed. Floyd was still active when he said that. He was saying nothing about retirement. And they were nowhere near the Manny Pacquiao fight when he said that. He was nice and active. Black fighters don't sell. But I'll bring Triple G down to 154 to fight him. But black fighters don't sell. Andre was there. Both Charlos was there. Ward was there. He fought Wade. He fought Curtis Stevens. And somebody else. It escapes me right now. Hardwin, salute. Stephen Bailey, salute. Wagwan. So let him talk. So now, people, certain to the Mexicans that got mad that he said, more Mexicans fuck with me than fuck with Canelo. Don't get mad. Now I'm talking to us. My people, these people, stay out of that. That's none of our business. Let them fight with them. Let the Mexicans fight with the Kazakhstan's guys. That's between them. Stay out of that shit. I know about motherfuckers being a culture vulture. Willie Monroe, thank you. Mr. Shelton, salute. Everybody's a culture vulture. They hate us but love us. Louis Hinton, salute. I get it. But that's not that ain't got nothing to do with me. All right? Have fun with that. I'm good. Black fighters don't sell, but he fought about 3 of them. And not the 3 that we wanted him to fight. Lara was there. Didn't fight him. Because we don't sell. Fine. You fought Canelo and you feel you got jerked. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You did the best you could. Then what does Canelo do? Later on, there's a fork in the road. To my right, you had Errol Spence, you had Charlo, you had Benavidez. To my left, you had Bivol. And who else? You see, I don't even remember. Bivol, Triple G, and a fighter of his choice, something like that. And he said, I already done beat Triple G. I could probably weasel my way out of that. Bivol, I could beat him. You know, I saw the smoke. He ain't got that much smoke. I can outbox him. I already went to 175. By the way, you motherfuckers that said Bivol was too big for him, you're lame as fuck. He knocked out KK Kovalev. I don't want to hear it. Because now you want to say that Kovalev was used up. But when we told you that he was used up, he was old, and he was coming off of a hard fight, he didn't get enough rest. Y'all told us to mind our business. Fine. If he really wanted to challenge himself, he would have went up and fought this guy.
Why do you say this to me when you know I will kill you for it?
And he'd have killed Canelo. Better be if General Zod would have beat the entire. Canelo don't make it out of 5 rounds. That man is too strong for him. He'd have cut that ring off, and Canelo would have been on the ropes trying to slip, and he'd have been put. You know what he was doing to Bivol, hitting him in the arms? Better be able to have been hitting him in his arms. And those arms would have dropped by round 3. Canelo has good defense, but he does get hit. And as soon as that man would have hit him, y'all remember Dance Fever? Dance Fever. Y'all remember Boogie Wonderland? Boogie Wonderland. He'd have been doing the motherfucking chicken dance all around the goddamn ring. So when they put those pictures on the table in the gym and say, who we gonna do? Better be his picture was there. They're like, mira. They took that picture, ripped it up, and set it on fire. We're not doing that. Prove me wrong. Did they fight? He's a champion. What is he now? 19-19? He's now on the pound for pound list. Wait a minute. Zurdo says, hey man, I want that Bivol work. I want to avenge my brother, Canelo. He said it. I said, okay, good, man. I like that attitude. Can he beat Bivol? Or can he beat Bivol? I don't know. Let's see it. He's running towards the smoke. Canelo didn't do that. So now, what happens if Zurdo is successful? Hey, I avenged it. Viva Mexico. I did this for Mexico. Great, man. And what if Canelo gets past Triple G? Y'all don't want to see a Mexican showdown? Don't act like he didn't fight Mexicans before. This is something y'all should be rooting for. Y'all better hope nothing strange happens. You know what'll be strange? If Canelo fucks around and loses to Triple G. I'm leaning towards Triple G just because. Not that I like him. I already remember what the media tried to do. They had him taking pictures with Marvelous Marvin Hagler. They had him taking pictures with Marvin Hagler, man. I was like, yo, DB Martha track, salute. I was like, yo, why they doing that? The Mitchell Show, salute. Black Undertaker. I was like, yo. And they was like, yo, we've never seen anything like this since Marvin Hagler. And they were making pictures of Triple G versus the Hulk. I'm like, oh boy, here we see, here we go. You gotta pump your brakes with this guy. You gotta pump your fucking brakes with this guy. Don't do that. Don't do that. And they're doing it right in our face. And nobody said anything. That's why I hated HBO, man. Nobody said anything. First pro fight, they told us that Vasily Lomachenko was the greatest thing since Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. As if they didn't see Shane Mosley, Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. Y'all didn't see that? Y'all missed that? And here comes Lomachenko. You see? Now, y'all understand when I say certain fighters don't need my help? I ain't gotta say anything good about them. Chin tucked, what up? I don't gotta say anything good about them. Y'all got that covered, man. Old media got that covered. You don't need my help. Am I lying on Canelo, by the way? He said I'm not fighting no more Mexican fighters. Qual Leonard, salute. Word up, Sweet Pea. Come on, man. He said that shit. I'm confused by that. You want to break bread with Zurdo? Why would you not want to do that? Okay, fine. You don't want to do it Benavidez because his blood is tainted. Whatever you want to say. Last I checked, don't that man speak Spanish? He's coming to the ring with sombreros on his head, and it don't look wrong. Why don't you want to give him a payday? Oh, I'm sorry. I pointed it out. He's not Mexican. He's American. But still, he's at 168. Young World, what up? Why the fuck would you not want to fight him? Huh? And when the interview I just heard last night, I just heard it. Trill was talking about it yesterday. I just heard it word for word just last night. They asked him about Zurdo. And he said, no. I don't want to fight Mexican fighters. I'm like, what the fuck? He's standing on it. Bro. And nobody's going to say anything. Perfectly fine, right? Y'all remember when Triple G ducked Andre Ward? And I went back and forth with certain people on Facebook when I had an account. He never ducked Ward.
Gennady, what do you say to Andre Ward that says that you're ducking him?
No, Andre Ward is too much for me. Not today. Andre and this Andre. It's me.
Then they say he don't speak good English. No, they know exactly what the fuck they meant. Because that man tried to come to 168 2 different times. And Andre said, you bring your ass up here, you fighting me. Little G. Andre Ward nicknamed him. Bitch ass. What if Bud and Errol said, you know what's taking so long with this fight? Because we've decided that we really don't want to fight each other. Because we're black and we're proud and we don't want to fight black fighters. Y'all have a heart attack. But this is okay.
Last one on Twitter asks, Canelo, you've said before you're uncomfortable fighting other Mexican fighters. However, would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore. But you know, when you need to fight with somebody, so why not? Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
Fight anybody, but they need to fight each other too, because they just waiting for me because they want a good payday. So I know that, but they need to fight each other. Why? And I fight the winner of all of them. Everybody wants to fight them, so but they have many options too.
Yeah.
Fight each other. Why they don't fight each other? I just want to make history. The money is there, no matter what. I don't care about money. I care about my legacy.
The fuck is that?
I need it. This year I'm busy. Why they don't fight each other?
Sip the juice. I
got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
Am I wrong? Have I been rude to Canelo? I said that that's fucked up. Mac of the South, salute. Why does he get to say that? There's no outrage. He said it again. What do they talk about on Twitter? Y'all got to tell me. I'm not on Twitter. Or is it business as usual? Is that okay for him to say that? ESPN ain't say shit. He's standing on it. He said it again. He said it again. So if Zurdo beats Bivol, he's avenged Canelo. Canelo eventually plans on going back to 175 eventually. So what? Zurdo's gonna be, so there's gonna be no undisputed. You see people give a shit about undisputed when it suits their agenda. Where did that get you? Anthony Joshua, you could have had an undisputed. It'd either been you or it'd have been Deontay. But thanks to you, you done fucked it off. And now they're pushing undisputed again because there's 2 white fighters at the top of the food chain right now. Right? Thanks, AJ. That's another reason why we don't fuck with AJ over here anymore. So if Caleb Plant had the remaining hardware and Canelo was at 168, but if Caleb Plant was, I don't know, Caleb Padrino from Guadalajara, Mexico, that fight wouldn't have happened? That's what you're telling me. Am I saying anything wrong? I mean, what the fuck is happening? I didn't say anything wrong. He said that. He said that. I didn't say that. He said that. Yo, listen. And watch this, y'all. This is why I don't fuck with Canelo. Benavidez, fine, you don't want to fight him because he's Mexican. Zurdo, fine, you don't want to fight him because he's Mexican. Well, Benavidez got Mexican blood in his veins. Okay, fine. Charlo's black. Both of them. Errol is black. You ain't checking for them. I mean, what the fuck? Did you mail a DNA? Take this, and if you got any Mexican in you, I'm not fighting you. You duck them. They probably never even been to Mexico until later in life, when they got some money. Why don't you fight them? Drew, why are you rooting for Triple G? Come on. I think I've made my case. I don't fuck with Triple G like that. I don't fuck with the, trying to hijack an entire audience by saying I fight Mexican style. All that shit was wrong. I peeped game when they said that he's right up there with the greats and Marvin Hagler. But no matter what I said, y'all didn't listen. Max Kellerman only got mad. Max Kellerman turned on him when he started entertaining DAZN, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be. Then Max started lying on himself. I played the video for y'all. He started lying on himself. I never even had him at number 3. Really? Yes, you did. I remember when you did. You couldn't ignore Floyd, and you couldn't ignore Ward, especially since you see him every day at work. But you damn sure had Triple G as number 3. You damn sure did. I remember. He wants to sit up here and then lie to the people. Don't fucking lie. I don't even think. Man, Max.
I've been accused of shilling for Triple G when I was at HBO. Never did. Thought he was the best value for your entertainment dollar in the entire world back then. But I never had him as the best pound-for-pound fighter. I don't think I even ever had him as high as number 3. I hadn't proved it yet. But I admit, I suspected, when given the chance, he'd make a good case. Not as good a case as Floyd Mayweather, or Manny Pacquiao, or Andre Ward, but better than, say, Canelo, who I expected him to beat convincingly. Looking back, he never did prove it.
Push the weight and no flicks. Push the weight and no flicks. Hey, push the weight and no flicks. Gang.
South of 175 pounds, Andre Ward. And now, do we all agree? I'm sorry. Does anyone disagree with that? So we all agree that south of 175 pounds, Andre Ward's the favorite against everyone. South of 168 pounds, who's the favorite against everyone? Who? You know, who in boxing is the favorite against every other fighter south of 168 pounds? Triple G is the favorite against everyone, including Floyd, south of 168 pounds. Who's the favorite of everyone in boxing south of 160 pounds? Who? Floyd Mayweather. Do we all agree? Yes. Andre, why would Andre be the favorite against Triple G? They're comparable skills and everything. He's bigger than Triple G. Why would Triple G be the favorite against Floyd? He's bigger than Floyd. When you get to a certain, the reason the good big man beats the good little man, or the great big man beats the great little man, is at a certain level, you know, at a certain level, size matters because other things are more or less equalized. Now, if I had to put those guys in order, pound for pound, I'd say Floyd 1, Andre 2, Triple G 3. But, okay.
It's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo.
What? Just let him talk. It might take 3 years. Let him talk. Just let him talk. And all that shit was on YouTube. When he said, oh, you know, I don't think I even had him ranked as high as number 3. I said, wait a minute. I know he did. I just did a little search, and I found that video by accident. I said, here, look. He was showing out. He got a little hype because he got cameras and microphones in his face, and everyone's, oh, it's Max Kellerman, and he knows boxing. And he said that shit, and I'm like, why are you lying, dude? You know you did. Just say I had him a little higher than I thought he deserved. And I changed my mind. What's the matter saying I had him as high as number 3? But now, that was a mistake. Just say that. Don't say you didn't do it. Or just say, I don't recall. Maybe I had him at number 3. I don't recall. Maybe I did, but I don't recall. But never mind that. Say that. I don't think I had him as high as number 3. You know you did. At one point, Triple G was the face of boxing to everybody. Don't lie. Don't lie. He's at 160. Everyone wanted Floyd Mayweather in the ring with him. Like, yo, Floyd never fought at 160. What are y'all talking about? Okay, why don't they fight at 154? Why are you trying to drain him? Why are you trying to make Floyd go up? Well, if his defense is so good, why are you trying to make Floyd go up? Sugar Ray Leonard went up. I don't care. He got business to do at 147. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That was just a bunch of people that wanted to see Floyd lose. That hated him for other reasons than boxing. Because they couldn't talk boxing. They could talk that street nigga shit. They could talk that street shit. I'm not a street dude. Leave the street in the street. I never said he was a prince of a person. I never said that. Viva tu vida, salute. Gerard, what up? Harlem on deck. Yes, sir. So, hey, Wavy, what up? So, Triple G can get the fuck out of here. Y'all know I'm not a fan of his. But in this instance, yeah. Oh, you had the Barclays Black Undertaker? Oh, man. Ah, that's what's up, bro. Happy born day. Today's your birthday? Salute, bro. Damn, I gotta go to work, man. Why couldn't they have this shit yesterday? Damn. Fuck. I know Classic is out there. I know Tay should be there. Damn, man. Anyway, making me sad. Damn. I wanted to go, though, for real. I wanted to go. Yeah, man. I know I'm not the Triple G fan, but in this instance, I'm siding with Triple G. I hope he knocks Canelo out. Is it going to happen? Doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. But I'm going to tell you something. If this fight is close, oh, okay, Black Undertaker. Salute, bro. Salute, salute, salute. I'm siding with Triple G on this one. I know, you know, the Mexican style. Listen, all that shit with the Mexican fans and shit, that's between Triple G and Canelo and the Mexican fans that have a problem with it. Just remember this, yo. We pointed it out that was a problem, y'all. Did we not? We were like, whoa, Mexican style. Why y'all trying to jack this man's fan base? We said that shit when they first got started. And y'all still trolled us. Let me get this straight. We spoke up on y'all behalf, and I'm talking to the Mexican Canelo fans. We said that Triple G's trying to jack the Mexican fan base by using this term Mexican style. And we said, yo, that ain't right. But y'all still found a problem with us. Y'all still mad that he couldn't touch Floyd? Don't get mad at us for that. Canelo did the best he could. He lost. There was no beef. That was y'all. Y'all got mad at an entire race of people because Canelo couldn't throw a rock into the ocean. That's not our fault. Then here comes Triple G. They throw him in the name of everybody that he could fight, especially yours, Canelo. And we say, whoa, what's this Mexican style shit? Why is he doing that? Don't disrespect them. And y'all still trolled us. We all kinds of all of that. Remember all of that? Okay. This is not my business. Y'all go ahead and handle that Triple G work. But I'm riding with Triple G. Do you know why? Triple G beats Canelo. He is now undisputed at 168. I mean, what? Y'all think there's a rematch clause in this? Probably only if Triple G wins, there's a rematch clause. But Canelo's only fucking doing this because he lost to Bivol. Shabazz, salute. That's the only reason why he's doing this. You think he wants to do it a fourth time? He better go in here and knock Triple G out. Put the exclamation point on this and just be done with it. You know, I don't know if he's gonna. I think Triple G gets up for him. I think he probably will be more. He'll probably be more comfortable at 168. Probably. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna see. And Canelo really genuinely does not like Golovkin. He hates this guy. Because no matter what he does, Golovkin's name is linked to him. He beat him, but he didn't dominate him. First fight was a draw. When it's a draw against a more popular fighter, what do they say? The other guy won. I thought he won more convincingly in the second fight, but Triple G had some spots in that fight where he looked in the fight where he looked really good. Then he said the fight was out of system. He don't need to do that no more. Loses to Bivol, and now he's fighting Triple G a third time. This guy's a liar, man. But okay, y'all, it's okay though, because y'all love Canelo, right? He's the face of boxing. Okay. Fine. Y'all gonna let Triple G said the Mexican fans like him more than like Canelo? Y'all gonna let him do that? King W, salute. Jamal, what's good? Yo, bro. Man, if he pulls a Marquez on Canelo, bro, stop the presses. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? And I promise you, if that happens, if he even stuns Canelo bad and like knocks him down, that's a feat in itself. And if it goes to the cards on a close fight, do not be surprised if they lean towards Triple G. Because I think this time people will buy into the drama. Like Roy versus Antonio Tarver, the first fight, I had Roy, he won the fight. But that was the first time you saw Roy on the ropes tired, eyes swelling up. And it seemed like he was getting dominated, but he was picking off all of those shots. I said he won, but it was close. But what did the people say? Antonio got robbed. No, he won the drama of the fight because no one saw Roy look like that. The second fight, there was no doubt. Third fight, there was no doubt. But if Triple G wins the drama of the fight when it goes to 12, they're going to give it to him. Every close round, by the time they hit the scorecards, they're going to be like, yo, I think he got it this time. They're not ruling that fight a draw. And listen, if it's a situation where, you know, y'all saw what they tried to do with Bivol on those cards. You remember that, right? They tried so hard. And they was like, yo, we just can't do it. If we give it to Canelo, everybody's going to jail. Can't do it. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. And that was the last thing we thought we'd ever see, right? Never thought we'd see Canelo get outboxed again. First of all, let's not act like we didn't see it the first time. Floyd Mayweather boxed successfully, and Lara did it really well. He did it really well. Some people think Lara got jerked. Hen dog salute. Okay? Bro, you saw Austin Trout look great in spots. He just got knocked down. They tried so hard to give Canelo a Bivol fight. They tried to give it to Canelo. They tried so hard. Couldn't do it. This fight cannot be that close again. Now watch this. The reason why I'm asking is Triple G in his head, because every time I see him, he's smiling. Canelo's the one biting his top lip. He doesn't like him. You're going to see something special. Okay. Don't go in there and do something you're not used to doing, Canelo. Because say what you want. Triple G, he still got power. You eat one of those? Because I seen Triple G hit Canelo and straighten his ass out a couple of times. No, a few times in both fights. Canelo's bobbing and weaving on the inside, and Triple G's hit him with the right hand. That shit hit him on the side of his chin. He rolled with half the punch. He'd take a step back and reset. I'm like, oh, yeah, he felt that one. He felt that one. Bivol's a bigger guy, but Triple G's a harder puncher. Canelo, don't get so mad that you go in there and start doing something silly. This guy can still knock you the fuck out. Look at me giving Canelo advice, but tell me I'm wrong. You better box, boy, because I think this time, and it's another thing, Triple G, this is your last hoorah. There's nothing left for you to do after this fight. If you lose, leave, retire. You're old. All right? And if you get knocked out by Canelo, what is there left for you to do? That aura of invincibility is still gone. Ain't nobody scared of you. You're not fighting Boo Boo. You're not fighting Charlo. That's worse. You ducked Lara. All those names I mentioned. Canelo ducked them too. Yeah, Jamal, you know what? Bro, I think Lara should have won that fight too, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Combat Two-Bag, you're right. That's the other thing. And I didn't mention it, but I'll mention it now. I threw up the juice. But the Juice Crew. But Canelo's also a cheater. That's like on top of it all. He's a fucking cheater. So, that's my thoughts on it. Triple G, don't go in there balls to the wall and try and do something that out of pocket that you'll get caught with a counter. Because Canelo can fight. But he seems comfortable. I think that he's in his head. And he's banking on him doing something out of the ordinary. And I think Canelo says, you know what? I don't have the power of the judges anymore. I can't just coast. And they'll just give me a win by 2 or 3 rounds that I really didn't win. I can't do that anymore. And you can't. You can't do it anymore, dude. There's a microscope on you. And if Triple G gets to 12 and he has some really good rounds, they're gonna do. The judges may do the right thing. But this is boxing, y'all. So I don't really know. That's my disclaimer. But I think that they got an eye on things. Bivol's not gonna fight Triple G. Triple G's not gonna fight Canelo like how Bivol did, because Triple G can't do what Bivol does. Bivol's a better boxer. And Canelo didn't respect Bivol. He just couldn't believe that he was getting outboxed in those spots. He couldn't believe it. He said, I'm eventually going to catch him. And it never happened. Bivol was just too good for him. He could never beat Bivol, y'all. He's not amped to run that back. And don't be surprised if he doesn't. So if you're not running it back with Bivol, you're not going to fight Beterbiev. You're not going to fight any other Mexican fighter. You're not going to fight Zurdo if he beats Bivol. You're not fighting Benavidez. You're not fighting Charlo. Either one of them. You're not going to rematch Lara. The last thing is that you'll probably rematch Lara because he's old. You're not fighting Andrade. What good is Canelo right now? Y'all tell me. Y'all been hoodwinked, bamboozled. I think the best thing to do right now, and that's another thing, if Triple G wins, I think Canelo will be like, you know what? I've had enough. I just lost to this guy. That's 2 in a row. I have a rematch clause, but I don't want to fight this guy again. What if he loses again? Triple G 4 times? Rematch clause? What if he drops all, can you imagine? What if Canelo drops all that hardware to Triple G? You have a rematch clause? What you gonna do, fight him a 4th time? All right, never mind that. Let's say you lose to Triple G by decision. If Zurdo beat Bivol, you're not fighting Zurdo because he's Mexican. Bivol beats Zurdo, you can't beat Bivol. So what does Canelo do if he ain't fighting a Charlo? You know what happens? You eventually fight a Charlo and he will get his ass destroyed. So there's a lot riding on this right now. This fight is a little more important to Canelo and his fans than you think. What I'm saying is all of that shit with Triple G saying, oh, the Mexicans love me and they don't love him. That's not our fight. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, the Super Chats. Much love and appreciation, man. Salute to the Wrench Gang.
Come on!
Salute to my stalkers.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
And salute to my brother Focus Ball. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go pick one up.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit. Making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
Move!